One of the main reasons why I love the drip network and animal farm ecosystems is there are plenty of ways that whether you have a small bag or a big bag that you can make money on a daily basis. That could mean in drip, pigs, dogs, tokens, which are the native tokens of the ecosystem, or it could potentially be BUSD or BNB. So let's talk about the pools that earn you BNB specifically today. So let's get started in today's video. But before we get started, Forex actually did mention two things on Telegram today. He did say that the team got back from break and now they are preparing to do more projects in 2023. And he said he's going to be preparing for the Pigpen injections and announced that there is an AMA this Thursday regarding some developments. So I'm really looking forward to that as seeing what kind of information, or should I say new information, that they have to provide to us. So there was a 250,000 BUSD injected into the Pigpen vault. And he also burned $650,000 worth of dogs. So that's incredible. And he said that the animal farm ecosystem mechanics are actually working properly. And he's seeing a lot of people selling, which is exactly what he was expecting. Because as the percentages of the loyalty taxes decreases, a lot of people just want to get their money out as soon as possible. They want to beat other investors in taking their money by selling their tokens first. And he said that he knows this was coming and he's just waiting for all those people to be flushed out of the system before he actually takes the money that he actually is holding and inject it into the DogPound or burn dogs or whatever he was thinking of doing with the capital in the ecosystem. Okay, now guys, today what I want to talk to you guys about specifically is the DogPound linear pool versus the drip reservoir, because I have been getting some questions from different team members whether it's a better strategy to invest in the drip reservoir versus investing in the dog linear pool. And my answer to that is, depending on your strategy, you might choose to do one or the other. In my case, I choose to do the drip reservoir and the linear pool because of two different reasons, right? So essentially, with the DogPound, you're able to stake your dogs token, which is the reward token for the ecosystem. So by staking your dogs, you reduce your taxes on the cells, which in turn help you sell them later on at a better price without getting heavily taxed, right? Two-thirds of all the taxes applied to animal farm dog transactions are swapped for BNB and paid out to DogPound stakers. Okay, so 2/3 of all the cells going on, the taxes that are going to be retrieved from those cells, depending on if somebody sells at 70%, somebody sells at 20%, somebody sells at 5%. We're not there yet, but whenever that happens, 2/3 of those taxes are paid out over here in the linear and auto compounding pool, all the stakers of the DogPound, and there's also a 1/3 that's being paid out to the Pigpen stakers. Okay, but focusing on the linear pool, essentially what you do here is you stake your dog token and you earn BNB passively. That's all it is. Okay, this is funny actually. I decided to do two new strategies in 2023, one of them being linear pool, stake your dogs to earn BNB. Okay, and as you guys can see, on Saturday night I deposited almost one dog in here additional, so that pushed me all the way to 5 dogs. So that pushed me all the way to 5 dogs, and since Saturday I've been able to get, so that's been 1, 2, 3. So it's been 3 days approximately. I made almost $1. So this is only with 5 dogs staked in here. Okay, if my dogs are going to be much more in here, I'm going to be earning more and more BNB passively. And it's been one of the tokens that I've been wanting to earn passively for a long time because it's one of the staples of the Binance Smart Chain, and it's one of the blue chips in the crypto top 100, top 10 actually. Okay, now if you go over to the drip reservoir in here, when you deposit your BNB, you earn BNB, okay? But the reservoir helps as a non-inflationary yield farming by adding liquidity to drip, okay? Now, there are 2 pros and there's 1 con, okay? So the obvious con here in the reservoir is that when you deposit your BNB, so the APR is not high in the reservoir, and the return on your investment in the reservoir is not going to be as quick as, for example, the FAUCET or anything in the animal farm. When you deposit your money into the reservoir, you have to wait a bit longer to be able to withdraw your money or even return on your investment. Now, that's one of the obvious cons. So that's the obvious con. You put in your BNB, and to get back your BNB is going to take you longer. So there's an estimated between 60 to 100% APR per year But it really depends on how many investors are actively putting in BNB. The rewards are paid out directly. So if somebody deposits 1,000 BNBs today, you would have a bump in rewards versus somebody depositing 0.5 BNB every single day for the next week. Okay, so the rewards are being paid out automatically, but it really depends on how many people are actually investing in and out of the reservoir. That determines how much rewards you're going to be making in BNB. Okay, that's the obvious con. Now, there are two pros that I think are very valuable for everybody to understand, is that the reservoir, despite it offering you very low yield per year, it's actually helping your faucet. And if you are invested in the faucet, whether you're heavily invested or not, it's actually helping the price of your faucet long term. And what do I mean by that? Now, obviously, a lot of people that actually invest in the drip community invest in the faucet, and that is the main play here because it earns you 1% per day, which is 365% per year. However, by investing in the reservoir, despite it offering low returns, you're actually helping in sustaining that price floor for the faucet, which is for me the best pro here. Because by investing in the reservoir, not only are you going to be receiving yield in BNB, but you're also helping your bag in the drip token faucet to retain its price and not have it go lower and lower every day. And hopefully by having more and more BNB in here, we're able to go above $1, above $1.50, above $2. So the more BNB we have, the more liquidity we have, the more we're helping sustain the price flow of drip, the better returns we have on a daily basis for many months to come, right? If, for example, everybody decides to take out their BNB from here, okay, because you can actually deposit and take it out whenever you want. If everybody decides to take out their BNB, then the price right now, instead of it being at 0.73, it's going to go down to 0.10 or 0.05. We're going to go down to 5 cents right away, or like even lower. I'm not sure exactly how that works out. Like I don't know the math there. But if everybody decides to take out their BNB, there's going to be less support and the price is going to be falling very, very fast. And one of the catalysts that actually happened recently is Cloud9. They had, I think, they have many BNBs. I'm not sure exactly how many they had. But as soon as they take out their BNB, the price dropped from $7 per drip all the way to $3 per drip in a span of a day, I think, or 2 days, or maybe a couple days. So since then, there has been many people taking out their BNB and many people just selling, selling their BNB for gas fees and whatnot. And add that to the sell pressure that's happening on a daily basis, the price of the drip token came down very, very fast. So for me, this is one of the biggest pros. And the second pro is, instead of having your BNB held in an exchange that is potentially going to collapse, just like FTX, and since we're in a bear market right now, it's better to have your BNB in a decentralized kind of exchange or a decentralized product or project like the Reservoir, which is in the drip ecosystem for over a year and a half now. So it has that reliability and it has that trust because of Forex Shark, and you're able to get still 60 to 100% APR, which is not that bad, you know? Now, despite the linear pool here offering you more return per day than the Reservoir, you're actually not helping support the faucet. You're just getting BNB passively, which could help you in your gas fees and potentially help you invest more in the farm, which is what I'm doing, right? I'm taking out my BNB from here and I'm going into the pool and putting that in here to earn more dogs and, move that money back and forth. And by doing that, I'm able to add more position in the DogPound and the linear pool, and hopefully getting that to the 25 dogs that I'm hoping to get it at by the summer, for example, or something. But by investing in the Reservoir, you're actually helping the drip community as a whole. So you're adding liquidity and you're helping sustain your bag in the faucet. And another strategy could be depositing a BNB. The linear pool earns you more BNB. That's essentially what it is. So it depends on what kind of strategy you're going with. If you don't really care about the faucet, you're not invested there, then the drip Reservoir might not be the best option for you. You might just want to buy some dogs and stake them in here, lower your taxes, and then when the price of dogs goes back up, you can sell it and make some profits there. And by doing that, you're actually getting yield in BNB, which is also a very positive thing. Now, I am going to be discussing the auto compounding pool, but that's going to be a separate video. I'm going to give you a bit more detail on that. But today, I really wanted to compare the linear pool and the reservoir, and I hope this video kind of helped you guys and helped you understand which strategy is better for you.